This is an Ekster aluminum wallet, and this is a Groove wallet with the Go accessory. And today I'm going to be putting them head to head to let you guys know exactly what I think of each and which one wins out as my favorite. Now, I actually haven't come out with a review yet on the aluminum version of the Ekster because this one was actually just sent out to me by Ekster as they gifted it to me to check out, as I had checked out and they had gifted me their carbon fiber version quite a long time ago, and I spent a bunch of time with it, and I've been spending the past couple weeks with this one. Now, the Groove wallet was also gifted to me by the brand, probably about a year ago or so now, so I've had quite a bit of time using both of these wallets, so I know the good things and the bad things about each one. So stay tuned as I'm going to be putting them through the paces in 7 different categories, so you can decide for yourself exactly which one might be a deal breaker for each wallet, and we'll go from there. So first thing, let's talk about what each wallet does. So this is the Groove wallet. We'll start off with that one. It uses actually a similar setup as the Ekster, so these are direct competitors in the fact that this one basically spits the cards out the top of the wallet here, and that's all it does. So it has a little plate here that you push upwards and it pushes the cards out of the card holder. Now, it does hold up to 6 cards on the interior of the wallet. You have cards that have raised lettering. It might take up a little bit more space or might be a little more packed in there, but it can hold 6 cards pretty reliably. Meanwhile, on the face of it, you do have this little quick access pouch here for a quick access card to 1 to 2 cards. And then right here is a cash strap where you can easily slide in cash. It's a very similar situation to the Ekster. So moving on to the Ekster, it is a similar idea and that has a card holder. However, instead of using a little plate that pushes up, you have a little push button kind of trigger style thing right there that pushes those cards out. So far, I've had no issues with that trigger, and that is something that I've found to be reasonably reliable. And then on here, you have that cash strap just like you have on the Groove wallet. And then on the rear of it, you have a little expansion plate, and what that can do is hold up to another 6 cards. I have done that and tested it, and that is true. I do want to say that I think Ekster recently switched over their kind of cash strap right here, more fabric-y feel instead of being more of kind of an elastic band and a more rubbery feel. And I will say, I find that this little expansion plate kind of slides around a little bit more. Now, I'll talk about this a little bit more in my full review, which I'll link up here when it is done, but that is a change I think they recently made. So let's get right into the comparison between these two wallets, and that starts off with number 1, styling and aesthetics. Now, I do have the Groove wallet winning out in this section, and that is just because it is a really cool looking wallet. I should say it is also smaller than the Ekster, but you can't go wrong with this leather face. It all looks really, really nice and is really high quality. I really can't complain with the aesthetics of this. I think the Ekster is a little bit of a cleaner look, but you just really can't go wrong with that leather feel, and I personally think that the Groove is just a little bit better looking wallet than the Ekster. So my next section is build quality, and again, I have the Groove wallet winning out on this one. So the face of this is a little sliding mechanism, and as you can see right here, there's a little rod that goes right up and that pushes the cards out. Now, it's a very similar mechanism. It's a push button for the Ekster. So they are very similar on the inside for that rod. However, being that metal plate instead of a plastic push button, I think is going to be a little more durable. I think is going to last longer, and I will say the leather on here and all that kind of stuff just makes this feel like it has better build quality. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about card capacity. Now, the Ekster can handle 1 to 12 cards. I have tested it out, and that is extremely reliable. You can do that. It holds 6 cards in the main card holder portion. Then on the expansion plate back here, it can handle another 6 cards, and I have tested that out, and that is really no issue whatsoever. However, the Groove wallet can handle 6 cards in the card holder portion, and it can handle 1 to 2 cards in the Go portion right here. Now, I would say it only holds about 1 card. So that means in this portion of the video, the Ekster handily wins out as being able to just handle more cards reliably. To be completely fair, as I'll talk about later in this video, that is also why the Ekster is the one that I use more, because I personally carry more than 7 cards, meaning this Groove is not one that I personally use all the time. Doesn't mean it's not a good wallet, but it is the one that I just don't use all that often. As for durability on wallets, both of these are extremely durable. However, I do have the Groove wallet winning out in that section, and that is just because it's just a little bit more of a simple mechanism in the back. So it is using a metal plate right here that you push up, and then there is a simple, you can kind of see a little bit at the beginning of it, there's a little rod right there, and that pushes the cards upwards and fans them out. Meanwhile, the Ekster has a plastic piece right here, button that you push, and it does the same thing. So the button actually pushes this very similar rod right here upwards and fans the cards out. And because that is a plastic mechanism that's a little bit more complicated, I have the Groove Wallet winning out when it comes to durability. I will also say that I am starting to get little nicks on this wallet kind of up here on the top and that kind of stuff. So the Ekster, I would say the paintwork is a little bit less durable as well, as I haven't had really any wear and tear whatsoever on the Groove. Now, overall usability, I talked about card capacity a little bit earlier. And that is, again, where the Ekster wins out for me. So daily usability is really, really important. You need to make sure you have quick access. You don't even have to think about getting into your wallet. And I think the Ekster has done a much, much better job of that, in that it has that standard card holder right there. It has the cash band, and then this expansion plate is probably where it wins out for me. The Go wallet on the Groove wallet is a little bit disappointing. Even that one card that technically is supposed to be a quick access card is pretty difficult to get that card out. You have to kind of get your fingers underneath of it. And so the usability of this just isn't quite as good. It's not quite as versatile, especially since it doesn't handle as many cards. As for warranty returns, this is my last category that I am going through. Ekster has a 100-day return policy and a 2-year warranty, and the Groove has a 30-day return policy, which is considerably less than the Ekster, but it has a 94-year warranty, which I think that warranty is more important than the return policy, so I have the Groove wallet winning out in this category of warranty and return policies. All right, so who are these wallets for? These wallets are actually going after, honestly, the same crowd. Now, if you're somebody that's switching over from a bifold and you really like that leather feel and you have less than 7 cards, the Groove wallet is honestly the best choice. However, if you have more than 7 cards, the Ekster is the best choice for you. Both are, like I said, going after the same market. They both are fantastic wallets. There's a good reason why these are both really, really big names in the industry, and you really can't go wrong with either one because they both are doing the same thing. They're both a minimalist wallet. They're both encouraging you to get rid of junk out of your pockets and only carry things that you absolutely need. So you can't go wrong with either one. However, in the end, I would recommend getting the Ekster just to have a little bit more versatility. However, you really can't go wrong with the Groove wallet. Now, if you are interested in purchasing one of these wallets, I do have links down in the description and the top comment. They are paid links, so I do get a commission if you guys do make that purchase, and it really helps me out in making these videos. And if you found this video helpful whatsoever, make sure to subscribe as it helps me out, and like this video as it kicks out into the algorithm more.